Welcome to another video by Team Adcom. In this particular video, we will be discussing balancing a redox reaction using ion-electron method. This comes under the syllabus in class 11, chapter 8, redox reaction. So the given reaction is N2H4 reacts with the ClO3 minus in basic medium gives NO plus Cl minus. So they have given you the skeletal equation. The first step is that you need to separate the reactions into two half reactions. That means you can write it as N2H4 gives NO. Another reaction as ClO3 minus giving Cl minus. ClO3 minus giving Cl minus. In ion electron method, you can identify which is the oxidation reaction or reduction reaction by taking the oxidation number. Here, if you take NO, oxygen is -2. So if you can assume nitrogen as X, that is X minus 2 equal to 0, that is equal to X is equal to +2 state. So the oxygen is -2, nitrogen is +2. Here, when you take N2H4, we know that hydrogen usually exists in +1 state. If you assume X for nitrogen means 2X plus 4 into 1 equal to 0, that is 2x plus 4 equal to 0, that is 2x equal to -4. Therefore, x is equal to -4 by 2, that is equal to -2. Therefore, nitrogen will be -2. So the nitrogen will be equal to -2. So here you can see that for the nitrogen, the oxidation number increases from -2 to +2. So this is oxidation half reaction. So this is oxidation half reaction. If you think here, in the case of Cl minus, oxidation number is -1. In the case of ClO3, oxygen is -2. You can assume X for chlorine. There is only one chlorine. Into 3 into -2, that is equal to -1. So X minus 6 equal to -1. Therefore, X is equal to +5 state. So the chlorine is in +5 state. So oxidation state of chlorine decreases from +5 to -1. So this is reduction half reaction. So this is reduction half reaction. Why we can call it as reduction half reaction? Because of the reason the oxidation number of chlorine decreases from +5 to -1. Therefore, decrease in oxidation number is called a reduction. Okay, so decrease in oxidation number is called a reduction. So we have two half reactions. So I can write in the next step. So we have N2H4 giving NO. Here we have ClO3 minus giving Cl minus. So the first step is balance the number of oxygen atom. Balance the number of oxygen atom. Sorry, balance the atoms. Balance the number of atoms other than oxygen and hydrogen. So you need to balance the number of atoms other than oxygen and hydrogen. Other than oxygen and hydrogen. So other than oxygen and hydrogen, we have nitrogen here. Here you can see that we have 2 nitrogen, but on the right hand side there is only 1 nitrogen, so you can add 2 NO. But here in the ClO3 minus giving Cl minus, there is only 1 chlorine on the left hand side as well as 1 chlorine on the right hand side. So no need to balance anything. No need to balance anything. Okay. So the next step is that first step is done. So the next step is we can write out the reaction again down. That means N2H4 giving 2NO. Here ClO3 minus giving Cl minus. So the next step what we are going to now, we should balance the number of oxygen atom. Balance the number of oxygen atom by water. Balance the number of oxygen atom by water. See here you can see that we have a 2 oxygen atom in the right hand side of the equation. We don't have any oxygen atom on the left hand side of the equation. 1 oxygen can be balanced by 1 water molecule. Therefore, 2 oxygen can be balanced by 2 water molecules. So you can add 2 water molecules to the left hand side of the equation. Will give you 2 NO. In the same way, we have a 3 oxygen on the left hand side of the equation. So you need to, there is no oxygen on the right hand side of the equation. 3 oxygen can be balanced by adding 3 oxygen on the right hand side of the equation. So you will get ClO3 minus will give you Cl minus plus 3H2. Cl minus plus H2. Now you need to balance the number of hydrogen atom. Balance, next step is balance the number of hydrogen atom, number of hydrogen atom, number of hydrogen atom by H plus ion, number of hydrogen atom by H plus ion. Here you can see that in the left hand side of the equation, we have 4 hydrogen here, 4, 2 plus 2, again 4, 4 plus 2, 8 hydrogen is on the left hand side of the equation. There is no hydrogen on the right hand side of the equation. So you need to add 8H plus ion to the right hand side of the equation. So what you will get? N2H4 plus 2H2O giving 2NO plus 8H plus 8H. Here ClO3 minus ClO3 minus ClO3 minus giving Cl minus plus 3H2O. We have 6 hydrogen on the left hand side of the equation that can be balanced by adding 6H plus to the 6 hydrogen on the right hand side of the equation that can be balanced by adding 6H plus ion to the left hand side of the equation. Here you need to note down one important aspect. Since the reaction is taking place in basic medium, you cannot add H plus ion simply, because in a basic medium there is no existence for H plus ion. For that purpose, what we will be doing now, we will be adding the same number of OH minus ion on the both sides of the equation. What the same number? The number of OH minus ion will be equal to the number of H plus ion added. So if you consider this particular oxidation half reaction, if you consider the oxidation half reaction, we have added 8H plus ion. So we will be adding same number of OH minus ion on the both sides of the equation. So balance number of hydrogen, then add same number of OH minus ion on both sides. Same number of OH minus ion on the both sides. So what you will get? You will get N2H4 plus 2H2O, 8H plus. So we will be adding 8 OH minus, giving 2NO plus 8H plus 8 OH minus, 8H plus 8 OH. Here we have added 6H plus ion. So we need to add 6 OH minus ion to the both sides of the equation. So 6H plus ClO3 minus plus 6 OH minus gives Cl minus plus 3H2O plus 6 OH minus. I will write it to the other slide. So what you can write? We can write it as N2H4 plus 2N2H4 plus 2H2O plus 8 OH minus gives 2NO plus 8H plus 8 OH minus. The other reaction will be ClO3 minus plus 6H plus 6 OH minus giving Cl minus plus 3H2O plus 6 OH minus. I just copied from the last slide because it was not, you will not be able to see it very properly. That is why I just copied again. So we got it. So now H plus plus OH minus means water. So you can write this reaction as N2H4 plus 2H2O plus 8 OH minus giving 2NO plus 8H2O. Here ClO3 minus plus 6H plus 6 OH minus giving 6H2O gives Cl minus plus 3H2O plus 6 OH minus. Now what you can do? You can cancel the water molecule. Here we have 2 water, here you have 8 water. 2 water can be cancelled, remaining you will be having 6 water. Here you will be having 6 water, here will be 3 water, 3 water cancel, remaining you will be having 3 water. So what is the net reaction? What will be having now? You will be having N2H4 plus 8 OH minus, N2H4 plus 8 OH minus giving 2NO plus 6H2O. Here the reaction is ClO3 minus plus 3H2O gives Cl minus plus 6 OH minus. Now you need to balance. Now you need to balance the charges. So balance the charge, balance the charges by using electron. Balance the charges by using electron. So here you can see we have 8 OH minus, so we will be having 8 negative charge here. So the right hand side is neutral. Right hand side is neutral, so there is no charge. So we have 8 negative charges on the left hand side of the equation. So that can be balanced by adding. That can be balanced by adding 8 electrons to the right hand side of the equation. Why? Because we have an excess negative charge on the left hand side of the equation. So what you can write? N2H4 plus 8 OH minus giving 2 NO plus 6 H2O plus 8 electron. The same way, here if you can check, here we have minus 1 charge, here we have minus 1, 6 into minus 1 minus 6. This minus 1 and minus 1 cancel. We have 6 negative charge excess on the right hand side. That means we need to add 6 electrons to the right hand side of the left hand side of the equation. So what you can get? ClO3 minus plus 3H2O giving Cl minus plus 6OH minus. So you will be adding 6 electrons to the right hand side of the equation, so left hand side of the equation. Done. Now the next step is that you need to balance the number of electrons. If you want to balance the number of electron, if you needs to balance the number of electron, here we have 8 electron, here we have 6 electron. So you need to multiply this equation with the 6 and this equation with the 8. So what you will get? You will get 6 into H4, 6 into H4 plus 6 into 4, sorry 6 into 8, 8 into 6 is 48 OH minus, 48 OH minus giving 12 NO plus 36 H2O plus 48 electron. Here same way, here what you will get? 6 into 8, 48 electron plus 8 ClO3 minus plus 8 into 3, that is 24 H2O giving 8 Cl minus plus 48 OH minus plus 48 OH minus. Now you can combine both the reactions. Now you can combine the both reaction. That means you can combine the left hand side, you can combine the right hand side. So what you will get? So 6 into H4 plus 48 OH minus 6 into H4 plus 48 OH minus 48 OH minus 48 OH minus. Here we have 48 electron plus 8 ClO3 minus 48 electron plus 8 ClO3 minus plus 24 H2O plus 24 H2O gives right hand side of the first equation 12 NO plus 36 H2O, 12 NO plus 36 H2O, 12 NO plus 36 H2O, 12 NO plus 36 H2O plus 48 electrons plus 48 electron. The right hand side of the second equation is 8 Cl minus plus 48 OH minus. 8 Cl minus plus 48 OH minus. So now you can see this 48 OH minus, this 48 OH minus cancel. This 48 electron cancel. 24 water and 36 water cancel, you will get 12 water. So what is the net equation? 6 into H4, 6 into H4 plus 8 ClO3 minus, 8 ClO3 minus giving 12 NO plus 12 H2O plus 8 Cl minus. Everything is a multiple of 2. Divided by 2, you will get 3 N2H4, 3 N2H4 plus 4 ClO3 minus giving 6 NO plus 6 H2O plus 4 Cl minus. Now you can simply check whether the number is balanced or not. If you check, you can see that here number of nitrogen is 6. Here the number of nitrogen is 6. Done. Number of hydrogen is 6 into 4, 12. Here 6 into 2, 12. Done. Now chlorine is, we have 4 chlorine, we have 4 chlorine. Done. Oxygen is 4 into 3, 12. here we have 6, here we have 6, 6 plus 6 total. So the net reaction is 3N2H4 plus 4Cl3 minus giving 6NO plus 6H2O plus 4Cl minus. Okay, so we have balanced the reaction. Hope the video is useful. If you need any clarification, do let us know in the comment section. As a token of gratitude, please like to this particular video, share with your friends, subscribe to our channel. Keep watching, keep learning. Thanks for watching. Bye.